Hello and welcome back to Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. When I last left off, we came back to this point. Yeah, I finally learned which keys open save states. Yeah, I know how to hotkey. Alright. Now, the reason why I'll take it. The reason I wanted to start here is I wanted to find out what was over here. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, nice little treasure room. Let's see what's in. Well, getting those things are going to be... Okay, there we go. Well, if you both have exploding rocks, I would be most appreciative. Yeah, you just have regular rocks. At least I got some exploding rocks. Because those are going to be very important. You know what? I'll take it. I've got a bunch of extra lives for a reason. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Oh, cute. Cute. Okay, so that's the game you want to play. Okay. I guess we're doing this. We doing this. There we go. Oh. Okay. First off, nope, no way down there. And you know what? Yeah, I'll take the diamond ring. Maybe not. come on. One second. Okay, there we go. Sometimes this controller freaks out, and then I have to restart the program. It's referred to as being really annoying. I could use that health. And you took that health. You suck. Alright, let's check this place out. More exploding rocks. I'm not sure what you want me to do in this direction. Oh, hello. There's a rope. Ooh, and a full health. Oh boy. Warrior Spirit. This is it. The final boss. Yay. Ow. Okay. Okay, that ability is really annoying. Okay, what's... Oh! And now we get to the ending of Pitfall. Dad! Son! What took you so long? Yep. For the greatest ending of this game, they decided to put in the Atari 2600 version of Pitfall Harry. Victory is yours, but you missed something. Yeah, so if I was more careful throughout the game, I'd be able to find the other letters for the word pitfall. I wasn't. And, am I gonna go back? Nope, because it doesn't really change much of the the end. So, credits roll. Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. Beautiful looking game, great music. The animation is spotless, especially for a non-cinematic platformer like the other games that I were playing, like Deep Space Nine and the like. You know, those had really good animation, but, you know, that's because everything was on essentially a grid. This one was analog. And yeah, the animation was top-notch. Everything looked amazing, but, is it hard? Yeah, but Pitfall is a game that is almost always defined by being hard. So I'm not faulting it for that. You know, you don't go into a Dark Souls game thinking you're going to have a walk in the park. And you don't play a Pitfall game thinking, oh, everything's going to be just fine. So what am I going to do next? I think by next week, I'm just going to do 3 uploads of Black Mesa. And not have an additional game because the reason I started doing an additional game was because Oni was getting so difficult. But at this point, I think we can continue on with the Half-Life game, because while that is certainly somewhat difficult, it's not legendarily difficult. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. This is definitely one of those games that I think I might have rented a few times as a kid, but always wanted to see my way through. I don't think I ever made it past the first level as a kid. So, the fact that I got this far, this quickly, I'm happy with. Not only are there the pitfall letters, but remember in level 3 when I looked up at the old Atari 2600 Scorpion, I was like, huh, that's weird. Apparently if you get up over there, the entirety of the 2600 version of Pitfall is in this game. Which makes sense because, I mean, that would only be a few K of data plus the 2600 emulation. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Some people are more into the Genesis version. Yeah, I can see that. But, I guess I've always been kind of a Nintendo person myself. Wow, a lot of people involved in this game. Guess it makes sense. Unless everything has been repeating on me, upon which I apologize. But yeah, I'm not sure which platform I want to do next. I've got a few ideas, but I'd have to, Jan Naylor. There's a lot of Naylors involved in this, company. But I have a few ideas of different platformers I wouldn't mind playing at some point. But yeah, I think for now we'll stick with the first-person shooter. That, in might take a while, but it shouldn't take too terribly long. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, that's Jan Naylor again. Yeah, I'm thinking these credits have been looping. So we're going back to animation. Unless we haven't done animation yet. And yeah, the animation is definitely one of the best parts of this game. Is everything moves so fluidly. Location, I like the idea of going through the Mayan jungles. Would I have kind of preferred more research? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they got the name of the jungle right, even though I didn't know it. Oh, okay, never mind. Things haven't been looping. Special thanks to Atari 2600. David Crane, who I believe made the first Pitfall. I don't think, yeah, he was associated or in any of the Pitfall projects afterwards, until I think he did the iOS. Special thanks to the Mayan civilization. Okay. And the fella's down set. Kessel and Wyatt. Interesting. But, yeah, this is essentially the third or fourth... Oh, congrats, Frank and Lisa. Muzzle top. This is like the third or fourth Pitfall game, depending on if you count Super Pinfall or Pitfall for the NES. If you do, this is the fourth one, because there was Pitfall, Pitfall 2, both for the 2600. Then after a while, this came out. And then after this was Pitfall 3D for the PlayStation 1, which was known having voiceover work with Bruce Campbell. Anyway, so that's going to be it for Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure. Hope you all had fun. I certainly did. And when we come back, more stuff. Have a good one, folks. Have a good one.